Here we go. We're in auto mode here at the panel. I don't know if you can see the little red light in the sun. So that is where you're able to control it through the app on your phone, as well as run all the programs that are scheduled. If I press this button, I'll drop it into service mode, which allows me to control everything manually here at the equipment. So that turns everything off, and then I can turn things on one at a time here. Filter pump, auxiliary 1, 2, 3, etc. Those correspond to the lights, the cleaner, and the blower. If you want to turn anything on manually, but mostly do that through your app on the phone. That's more for service technicians out here. Then lastly, there's a timeout setting, which is again more so for servicing for guys that are out here. If we put it in timeout, it will stay here to turn on whatever we turn on. So let's say we turn on the filter pump. Now it will stay in timeout with the filter pump on for 3 hours as a timeout window, and then it will automatically go back to auto after that window is up and run all the schedules. All of your breakers are down here and labeled, so if there's a problem, you can shut down each thing. You've got your filter pump, the cleaner pump, the heat pump. So this is currently off. If you want to turn it on, that's on. So all of these are on, and all of these are currently on. There's also a little GFI outlet here, which you can use as an outlet to plug in things, but also if all your lights stop working, the little GFI switch may have tripped. So that's the first thing to check. If all the lights are out, just reset that GFI. So we walk over here. This is your filter pump. This is the heart of the system, the circulation. And everything's labeled here for you. This is our suction manifold. So this is where we're bringing in everything from the pool. We have skimmer 1, skimmer 2, and pool main drain down at the bottom of the deep end of the pool, the drain at the bottom. So all these are open. So we're pulling water from the bottom of the pool and the 2 skimmers, and we're going through the system here. This is a spa main drain, and it is currently off. So something that is important to know is how these valves operate. These are called diverter valves, and there is a diverter that corresponds to the off on this handle. So right now this is open. If I want to close the pool main drain, I can rotate this 90 degrees, moving that diverter to close off this pipe where it says off here on the handle. So right now this is off. This is on and on. So now we're back on again. So if you can see here, the spa main drain, this is also a diverter valve, but it has an actuator plugged in on top that rotates it for you automatically. So you don't have to come out here. This is for the spa mode. And it's currently off because the diverter's closed on that side. So the water comes in, goes into the filter. This is a cartridge filter, so it needs to be cleaned out 3, maybe 4 months every time. You got to take it apart, hose down all of the elements. We're not going to go into that at this moment. It's a lengthy process, but this cleans the water, gets all the fine debris, and then we come out of this side. We're going to go down, back around, over to the gas heater. So when you turn on the spa heater, this turns on, heats the water. We're going to come back out and back around up into your heat pump. And so if this is on, it's going to heat the water. Back out of the heat pump into our chlorinator. So we're going to come out here into our return manifold, back to the pool. This is everything going back to the pool. And it's labeled here returns. We have the fountain, spa return, pool return, and then spa jets. Same thing here. We have another actuator. So it's an automatic valve, just like the other one. That's going to put you into spa mode so you don't have to come out here and change anything. Ideally, you don't need to walk out to the pool equipment to operate anything. It should all be done from the app. And we've got all the valves set for you in positions that we think are the best. If you want to turn off your fountain, your bubbler in the pool, you can do that just by completely closing it. Now we have it just slightly open to give you the height on that bubbler, the geyser that you're looking for. You can turn it down or make it higher, however you like. And that is, I believe, everything. That's your air blower here on the top. So remember, when you're in the hot tub and you want those air bubbles, that's the device blowing air into the system. Let me know if you have any questions. Give me a call.